Hi everyone, this is Carla from Written Word Calligraphy, and today I'm going to be testing out the foil quill pen on different materials. So I have here a little wooden keepsake box and an essential oil glass bottle that's amber colored so that we can hopefully see the text better, and a little piece of marble. So I am going to test it out and see whether or not it will stick and if it's hot enough. So a lot of you guys have messaged me if this is similar to a wood burning tool, and it is true, it is, except that this one does not have like a heat control mechanism, and it's also obviously packaged in a way where it's a little bit more comfortable to write with. It does not include different tips, so it really is a little bit less flexible, but I guess that's how they have marketed it. They wanted to make it like easy for people to understand and use without it being too daunting like a wood burning tool. But obviously we are using it on different materials, so I want to see whether or not this heat is enough. So we're going to get started with the wood one first. Get this ready for you. So I'm going to write the word forever. This is the wood test. There you are. Now let's take a look and see how it is. It looks pretty good. So this is a Baltic birch material. It's not obviously going to be as deep. I like how thin and the point is right now with the foil. You can see the detail on it really well, and I think it's done a pretty decent job considering this has no temperature control. So I'm really happy about how that's turned out so far. Okay, and then now we're going to test it on the amber gold amber glass bottle, and I'm going to write a name of an essential oil here because I'm thinking of filling this up with that. So I'm going to write the word lavender on it. Oops. I've kind of gone through the foil a little bit because in comparison to all my other materials, it's not porous. So I'm really curious to see how this is going to turn out. This would be a really pretty way, if it actually turns out, to personalize your essential oil containers with handwritten names on it. So I'm just peeling it off. I'm really excited to see how this is. So the impression's not as good. The engraving, I mean, it probably needs a little bit higher heat, or I'm not entirely sure. Some of you guys who have done this many times can really give me a better insight on it, but this is kind of how it looks. So as you can see, the foil didn't like completely go through, and maybe this time around the tip, because it doesn't go through the glass, it's only sitting on top, so it's really thin, and so maybe the foil is not really as visible with it. But just to try it out, I kind of just wanted to test that part out. And then lastly, I have a piece of marble. So a lot of our brides for the day of details do ask for a marble piece or like a place card coaster type of thing. So I was wondering like how it would look if I had done it this way. So I'm going to test it out and see whether or not it works. So I'm going to write the word drink up. Yeah, I wonder if their effect on this one is going to be similar to the glass, because it's also another non-porous surface. So it might be too thin. you might need a different tip for it. So there it is. It's written, and then now we reveal it and see how it is. Ooh, looks like it barely even got written on this marble sheet. So I think it needs a wider tip on this one. So in these 3 exercises, only the wood one has taken effect. You can see it's barely readable. Glass did better, but the wood one has done the best. The marble one is not very good at the moment, so I probably have to test out a different tip for that to work on the marble, or a different heating tool. Maybe it's not hot enough, I'm not certain. But I mean, I can't expect the world from this because it's, you know, it's more commercialized. It is a less manageable tool. There's not a lot of things that you can change with it. So I'm hoping to see more out of the different variations. I'm probably going to go and test out different ones and see how it works. And that's it. Thanks for coming and joining my little video here. This is Carla from Written Word Calligraphy, and see you guys soon.